Travis Fox here with FoxOptic.com. We're going to be taking a look at the new X-Trac Remote Control for ATN X-Trac 2 and Thor HD devices. I'm going to be showing you how to get yours hooked up. I think the functionality of the thing is actually pretty simple. I'm going to go over just a couple of quick features, but essentially the center top pad works just like the pad would on the device, but there are a few cool little features to it. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go over to this television over here, and I'm going to show you inside of the scope how to get the thing set up. So the first step is going to be going to the settings menu. So actually I'm going to come back out here real quick just so I make sure I'm talking you through this good and smooth. I'm going to hit the center button to get into my main menu. I'm going over here to the tools menu. Now I'm going to system settings. I'm using my left right arrow keys to get there. I'm going to go down to Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You have the option of setting the remote controller orientation with either the wheel in the front or the wheel in the rear, so either facing you this way or this way. I tend to actually like the wheel in the front because as you're forward on the gun, and if you have that forward on the forearm, it's actually there pretty easy for you to scroll, and it puts the home button, which I find to be a really useful feature, back towards you. So that's the way I like mine, but you can set it up either way. I'm going to leave mine wheel front. If I wanted to make the change, I would simply highlight that, and I could switch it to wheel back or wheel front. So we're going to come down, or we're going to come up to the remote controller. I'm going to hit the center button to select that. I want to pair the device. So I selected that, and you can see that I now have an icon up here in the screen that the Bluetooth is activated and it's searching for the remote controller. So the next thing I need to do is come out to my main menu again, and over here there is a Bluetooth icon. I need to make sure it's activated, which I actually had it activated to begin with, so we're in good shape there. Now the only thing that I've got to do now is I've got to push the up arrow and the home button, which is this button down here at the bottom. I've got to push them down and hold them simultaneously. As you can see at the top, the device is paired. So up here in the top, I'm getting the pair symbol now. So now my remote control is activated to the X-Trac device, so you'll be able to see here, if I hit the center button on the remote, now I'm getting my menus, my left, rights, work exactly like they would on the top of the scope. I think I will be able to show you. This is the home button. The nice thing about this little home button is if you are wanting to combine up extremely high magnification with really wide field of view, a single tap of the home button is going to give you max magnification. So if you were shooting around a feeder or something, you had a couple of hogs up there, it gives you the ability to hit that button in a single button and get your max magnification, so you get a really good reticle to shot placement alignment. And the minute you take that first shot, you can hit that button again. It drops you back to your minimum magnification. So now if you had objects out there scattering and they take off running, you're going to be right back to your maximum field of view. Really and truthfully, the only other feature on the remote control that's any different than the top pad on the scope itself is the little scroll wheel. Gives you very finite, precise adjustment of your zoom range. Other than that, your up arrow is going to work just like it would normally work on the scope. The down arrow is going to work just like it would work on the scope. Your center button again, menu, left, right to get you through. So anyways, really slick little device, adds a lot of functionality to the ATN X-Trac. Those are available on our website, which is www.foxoptic.com. They're $79.99. We have them available on there. We'll work with ATN X-Trac 2 HD models and or the Thor HD models. Really slick little device, adds a lot of functionality. Probably the one thing I didn't key on that I really like on that device is I am a fan of the manual record in those devices over the RAV, or the recoil activated video record, for the simple fact that in a lot of situations I find myself wanting to hit that record button and start a record up without taking a shot. So if you get something coming in, you're in the RAV mode, you don't have the ability to manually override for your video capture. Whereas in the manual moding, you can start and stop. If you get something comes in a couple 100 yards away, you didn't really want to take a shot, but you want to take some video, or you want to be able to take a picture, and you don't have to go back into the menu to start your record. Obviously the RAV keeps you from forgetting to start that record, but again, the drawback is I find myself personally in a lot more situations where I'd be more likely to want to record something without taking a shot than forgetting, especially with the remote, because now you place the remote up there, you want to start your video record, you're out in your main mode, starting your video record is as simple as hitting the right arrow key. So now our video is recording. If we want to stop our video record, right arrow key again and it stopped. If we want to take images, we're going to hit the left arrow key, snap a picture. Right up there on the forearm, left or right, comes with a really nice Velcro tethering to attach it to your forearm. Or I'm sure there's some other ways that guys could come up, or you may want it in a different position, but really slick device for the money. Again, $79.99. If you have any questions on how to operate it, need any help setting it up, you want to ask me anything about the functionality, feel free to give me a call toll free, 877-806-2977. Be sure to check us out on the web, www.foxoptic.com. Thanks a lot and have a great evening.